volando. Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of the Urban Homesteading Channel, Quickie Edition on Wednesdays. If today is your first time visiting with us, we want to extend to you a very warm welcome and invite you to watch any of our over 520 videos that we have arranged for your convenience in playlists, as we are confident you're going to find something both entertaining and useful to watch. If you have let's do that again. If you have visited with us before, welcome back. If today is your birthday, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. Today we're having another first look in a device that is a tachometer. It's a laser tachometer, and what it does is let you measure the RPMs of your tools. We're going to show you a small demonstration of how it works, so stick around. It's kind of exciting, don't you agree, Miss Elpida? Yep. So the main reason to have a tool like this is to measure the RPMs of any tool you might have, specifically if you need to change the RPMs of that device. In my case, I have some router bits that need a low speed to operate, and frankly, I've never tested how fast this router is. It is an old Ryobi, it is the blue style. So it's an old Ryobi that has served us very well over the years, though, right? So I made a little mark there, can you see it? Using a reflective pen. Sharpie. Mm-hmm. Can you see the mark? Yep. And now we're going to just see together how many RPMs this thing got. I'm going to turn the machine on. And I will put it on auto. And as you can see, it generates now a beam. I'm going to turn the router on. Did we lose it?
We lost it.
Max. I guess it doesn't remember it. Okay, let's do it again.
Okay.
I don't know. Lost it again. Did you see it or not? Now that is a good thing to know, because again I have a router bit set that requires about 9,000 RPMs to operate safely. So before I purchased this tool, I had no way of knowing, and I'm going to purchase a tool that allows this router to be variable speed. So I'm going to use this to make sure that it is the correct RPM, right? And down the road I want to see how fast my saw works. It will be interesting to see revolutions of different machines, right? Even in your car sometimes. It's kind of a neat thing to do. So we're going to go wait and see. While these are very useful tools, they're also very inexpensive. You can find them readily for under $20. And this is an HS2234 digital tachometer. It has some interesting features. It can record your maximum speed. You can use it as a laser pointer. It has a laser only button. I don't know if you can see it there or not.
Trying to get it to focus. You know this camera and I are not friends.
Are you sure you're not close?
It just takes a long time.
No, it does not.
There we go. Yes, it does.
So it has a laser. You can record your test. It has a record button. And you can have it to auto test, which means when you bring it closer to something that rotates, it will record it. Or you can have it to a manual test that you have to press the test button, right?
Okay.
So in our case, we used a marker in our test. You want to come around? Is it visible?
Yes.
As we saw you before, we use the marker. It's supposed to get better results if you use a reflective surface. We just didn't have one here. It does read, however, you know. I'm just saying that according to, because we've done it before, we reviewed, why are you pointing? We reviewed another product a while back and we didn't follow the directions. So we didn't get optimal results, right?
Right.
So the directions say to have a reflective surface for the laser to get back to you. So this might be not the most accurate result. We just wanted to demonstrate you how to use it. When I do it for real, not for fake, I'm going to use what came with the device, which is a reflective tape.
Came with some
Yeah.
of tape that are reflective.
We can show them that, you
Okay.
know. So what I think, it's a very interesting little tool. It works with normal AAA batteries, and this specific tool came with the batteries.
Okay.
So it wasn't bad. It's easy to read. What do you think, Elpida?
Yeah, it was easy.
It is fast. It is accurate. I guess I don't know if it is accurate because I haven't done a test on it. But even if it is not extremely accurate, we know that this machine is very, very high RPMs for what we need it to be.
Right.
And I think it is because we also tested our fan here, and that came only to 240 RPMs. So I think it went from 240 to whatever recorded here, several thousand.
Yeah.
So I think it does a good job. But I will, like every instrument I use, I will calibrate it before I start because that's what I always like to do, right?
Right.
You will record this. These are the reflective.
I'm recording right now.
Okay, these are the reflective. Came with reflective tapes that you cut, and it has adhesive in the back, and you put them to, I guess whatever device you want to measure.
The surface of it.
And now fun things. I don't know what I was saying.
You're going to try it with those strips on the next device that you try to test for the RPM.
And I don't know if they provide more of these. I think it is nothing special about this tape, other than the fact that it's reflective, right? I mean, it doesn't look like anything high tech or anything, and it really looks they cut it from a big,
Like a big strip or something.
yeah. So, but anyway, we'll try it both ways and see if it makes any difference in the reading. Overall, I give a thumbs up to this little device. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun using it, and definitely will enhance our safety in the shop. Because again, the primary reason I got it is because I'm going to use some specialty bits on the router, and they are relatively low RPM bits.
Relatively low RPM.
What did I say?
Well, you went.
Yourself. And the issue with that is not that you're not going to do a good job, is that it can be very dangerous, right? The carbides can separate and come at you, all kinds of things. So this will allow me to dial in this machine to a level that is safe for what we want to do, right? And again, off camera, we tested our fan. We're embarrassed to do it on camera because it's filthy. And it told me around 250, I think, which is a reasonable RPM for a fan, right? I didn't expect it to be a few thousand, so.
It would have been taken off if it was, I think.
Possibly. Is there something I don't like about it? No, again, I don't know about longevity and any of those things. I do know I'm going to play with it. I want to see how fast my blade on my saw, for example, goes. Maybe even my exhaust fan up there. I think there are a lot of things that you can do, and definitely it would be fun to see how fast our serpentine bells in our cars go.
In our cans,
In our cans, yeah. So I think we're going to find interesting tests for it, but also it is a useful tool. I think this is the tool that you never thought you need until you realize you need it. Maybe this is a tool that you didn't know exist until you realize you needed it, right? That was the case with me. I was reading the manual of the bit and says cannot be operated above this speed. And it's like, how the heck I'm going to know the speed of my router, right?
Right.
And this is how. So if you need to know the speed of any device you own, this is it. We hope you enjoyed this little short episode, and if you did, we would appreciate a thumbs up. We would appreciate a thumbs up. If you didn't, the other button works as well. Share, like, subscribe. Let us know what you would like to see in our channel in the future. From Dr. Wizard, Elpida, and the Urban Homesteading channel, stay safe, wash your hands, put your masks on, and we are going to see you soon. Farewell, friends.